Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing a demo. It is demo time on Steam, and Deuce and I were looking at a whole bunch of demos. Got some picked out for ourselves, and we got some picked out together that you'll probably see. But the first one that I'm going to do is it's called Detective Worden, the wordplay game. And so we'll see. I have a family history of liking Scrabble. Even though I do not like puns, I understand them, right? The wordplay of it all. Um, so this might be right up my alley, but we'll see. So we're gonna just get right in. I know very little about the game other than its puzzles and words and cracking cases. So, case log 85A01. The truth is hidden between the words. Current date is August 21st, 1985. Case officer is Raymond Worden. Guess the secret word. It has 4 letters and you have 7 chances to find it. Each guess must be a valid word. Use the colors as clues. A green color says it's the correct word and correct letter and position. So this is kind of like Wordle, maybe. Red is correct letter but wrong place, and then gray is not in the secret word. Blue button. Okay, so this is my blue button. Remove all excluded letters. Red button, make your guess. Okay, well, let's start with. All right, make my guess. Wow. Okay. Well, that's starting off into a lovely. So there's no A's whatsoever. How about. Okay, so there is an E. That's not in the right place, but there is an E. All right. There's no H. There's no T. There's no S or N. Hmm. Hmm. Let's do. I'm gonna do. Well, no, because that's not. I was gonna do rise, but we already know the S isn't a thing and the E isn't a thing, so let's not do that. Or the E is a thing, but it's not in the right place. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's probably a 2-letter beginning. Um, C R E. We know it's not a W, but I'm going to do a W anyway, just so that I can get the letters in the right place. Okay, so the E is at the end. There is no, so it's C blank blank E. How about COME? Oops, not cone. Come. Okay, we got the C and the E. The O is not correct. So we know it's not an A. Is there a CI word? CU, maybe. What would the letter be in the, maybe cube? U is not in the right place. Oh, I see. It's clue. Every clue is hidden in the letters themselves. All right. We were successful 3 minutes, 16 seconds, 6 attempts, and that was easy. All right. Press enter. Back to the main menu or our picture. Got a new case. Okay. There's a man in a pool of, or a person in a pool of blood with a whole bunch of. Can we like see? No, we cannot see. How about stab? The A is correct, but it's in the wrong place. Okay. It's probably the second letter if we're going to. make guesses. And we know it's not a T. And what about H-A-N-D? So the A is definitely in the second letter, but we've ruled out some letters. All right. We know it's not, I was going to put the word wait, but we know it's not a T. Walk. I don't know how that helps me with this picture though. Okay. We still don't know what the first letter is. I was thinking about putting pawn, P-A-U-W-N, but we already know the U, W, and the N is no good, so that doesn't really help us. What letters haven't we done? We haven't done an R. R-A. We could put G, but then that would... have we done an E yet? We have not, so let's do rage. Okay, A and E is correct. So A-M-E maybe? Let's put main just to see if M is there, and it's not. Well, I am doing so well at this. Okay, let's do process of elimination, right? We have an X, we have a C, maybe cape, right? Those are letters we have not used. All right, so it's A-C-E. What letters would end in A-C-E that's not a P, no L, no K? Not going to be a vowel. J-A-C-E isn't a word. Already done the M and the N. Done H, Y. Y-A-C-E is not a word that I know of. T. Did we do a G? We did a G. We did a B. V-A-C. Vase? No, that's not how you spell vase. Let's do face. Woot woot! Turn him over. I need to see his face. All right. Previous case notes have been organized here. All right. My notes. Male victim found face mutilated beyond recognition. Okay, well that's great. All right. Let's do just male. See how that goes. Ooh, no A, no E. Okay. Let's do thin. No I. Interesting. A, E, I gone. So we have an O and a U. What is a good word that has an O and a U? I was thinking doubt, but that's too many letters. I think there's an L there. I don't think that works. Let's just do word. That gets us all new letters. Oh, okay. So the D and the R are in the wrong places, but the O is correct. So that's possible, but we know it's not the right word because of E. But there's not another letter that would go at the end of that. Correct. And then we could do, well, no, because the O is correct. So we could do D-O-R. Is there another letter that would then suffice at the end? I don't think so. So then maybe O. I don't think that that's a word. I wonder what happens if I make up a word. Ah, no, it just says, hey, don't do that again. I'd put road, but there is no A. Is this, no, I was thinking that that's probably a short slang, if you will. An RD wasn't in the right place. Rodeo is more letters. Rods, maybe? Okay, so it's now most likely D-O-R. All right, let's do some process of elimination. It's not going to be a Z or a Q. No W, no S. This is not going to be a word. Yeah. We don't have to worry about X. C is not going to be a word. E is not there. Dwarf? That's not a word. No. Jeez Louise. Dorv. I'm going to dorv you. B is not going to be a thing. G is not going to be a thing. T has already been crossed out. Dory? Finding Nemo? Oh, the R is at the O. I wonder if it's just two O's, right? Yeah. Two O's. Was the door forced open? I don't know. You tell me. There's a photo ID in his pocket. Blood is on the corner. Like, what I'd really like to do is zoom in. But apparently, I cannot. I'll press the blue button this time when we get a little ways in. So it says, I believe, January 5th, 35 or 55? I mean, it's 1985, so it could be 35. And he could just be an older man. That is possible. Well, let's get, I'm just going to put in the word pole. The E is correct and E is right and it's in the right place. Okay. All right. Most likely that means it's going to be like an NE or an ME. So let's figure out the beginning. There is no O. We're going to just put in Bane. Why not? The A is correct. The E is correct. The end is. So it's maybe name? There we go. Finally a name. Simon Lane, but something feels off. Oh my. So we know it's Simon Lane, as apparently with the the driver's license, and he was found in the room. So if it feels off, I would say alias, but not enough letters. Um, what's another word for alias? I'm just gonna put the word name in there just to get some letters. Okay, so ME. There's not too many UMEs. There might be an IME, like a dime. It is an IME, but it's not D. Interesting. Okay. Now it's just process of elimination. No, it's not D. CIME, I don't think is a word. Fime, rhyme. That's not how you spell rhyme. Time. How's that? Woo woo. The crime scene clock. It stopped at 2:32. Mark the time. Found one used syringe in the bathroom. No prints. What about the word drug? Nope. Okay. I'm going to put the word name in there again because that seemed to do me good. So now I know it's an I or an O. Okay. Hmm. What is a good I letter name? How about we do this? Okay, H is correct. So it's SHOT maybe. One used shot, no label, no prescription. All right. So I'm going to put my drug in there again because it makes sense, right? We have a syringe, but we don't know what the thing is. Yes, come and go, but the traces always show. Okay. Drug name. Okay, we're back to either I or M. Sorry, I or O. Bleh. Let's do, I was gonna do the word Jeep or joke, but that's got like too many E's in it already. Let's do pike, maybe? I mean, it already has an E. I really want to do letters that I don't know anything about, if at all possible. So that's why I'm like, eh. Let's do pimp. Nope. Okay, no P, no I, no M. Okay. So we're looking at probably an O. Trying to think of good O names. Well, let's go ahead and just put shot in because we don't have any of those letters. That gives us O. Okay. It gives us O in the third slot. Interesting. We have most of our third slot. Have we done an R? Yes. I was thinking maybe it's crop, but we have an R and a P already done. Maybe and it's L? CLO. Because it's not clue. And it's not a T. But I don't know what the other letter would be. The last letter, right? I think we're on the roll with CLO. But yeah, I don't know what the next letter's gonna be. And I don't think that's a word. No. That is not a word. The music is so dramatic. It's just extra. It's like you will actually do things. Ooh, you know what it might be? Let's try this. Let's try blow. It's a B at the beginning. Interesting. Maybe it's two O's, but I don't see a letter that we could use. Boop. Boop. Okay, so we used remove all excluded letters. Okay, so that gave us, this is what's left. That's kind of helpful, I will say. We know that the O's there and the B's there. It's got to be another O with the letters that we have left because there is nothing that goes like that. Book, that's what it is. Yep. Check the guest book. There should be a name. They raised the bar 5 letters now. All right. So what did we have before? Simon Lane. There's Simon Lane. Willow Creek Road, room 204. On 8/20, 1986. So he logged in 8 days previously. Interesting. You know who's interesting on this list? This Rachel Stone. Well, the E's correct, so there's at least that. Okay. I don't know that that helps me. 204, 205. Those were the only people on the second floor. Interesting. I'm wondering if it's like their last name. Byrne. That doesn't look like a valid word. Well, you know, it's not really. It's a last name, but I'm trying it anyway. Ooh, see, it took Burke. Why didn't it take Burn? I don't know what Burke is to know. So maybe the R is here. But then that would be like A-R-E, maybe? Maybe. What would be A-R-E? Because it's not going to be an O. And U-R-E it could be, but I don't know that that would be. Let's just pick another word. It's not going to be an O. It's not going to be U. I was thinking putting in mount, but we already got almost all of that for one letter. It's not worth it. Let's put in nope. I was gonna put in wreath. That's too many letters. Too many letters. We already have S. CRIME. How about that? Woo woo! I know that name. Theron. Oh, there we go. I've already missed what he said, so that's a problem. That's a problem. Oh, and then I've missed it again. Like, how do I'm not paying attention that closely. How do I do that? Theron Marsh was in the room across the hall. I arrested him years ago. Okay. 5 letters. Don't know what our thing is. I want to put hitman, but I don't think that's. How about spoke? Ooh, the O and the K are in the right place, but the E isn't there. Oh, what would that be? It has to be S, right? OKS. Books, maybe? Try that. Oh, it's definitely OOKS. Okay, so. Not gonna be cooks. Maybe. Nooks. Awesome. Let's do hooks. Is that? Nope. Didn't get his hooks in them. How about looks? There we go. Can't forget his looks. Like he saw through me. Well. Cold-blooded killer he is. We don't have anything else with the notes. No. How about we do means? Okay, S and an E, but not in the right place. STE. There's no A. I'm thinking the E is going to be at the end. Yeah. STORM. I'm just going to put in a random word. STO. The E is going to be here. So now I just need that other letter. STO. ZE? No. It's not going to be an X. It's not. It's not gonna be a W that ends with an E. Strode? Oh. I think it's stride, but he stood maybe, but then I wouldn't have an E somewhere. Okay, so it's not an R. I think it's strobe with an R. T. I don't think it's going to be a T, not an H. We already tried an N. We already tried an M and it didn't work. Here. Let's take those away. Stoke. Well, we definitely got that. I think we're going to put in stole, though. Yup. Years back, he stole from a jewelry shop. Got caught pawning the ring. Okay. Let's hear the tape just in case something slipped.
You stayed in room 205 last night?
Yeah. Someone called. Said there was a construction job in town. Told me to come here.
Who called?
No name. Just a voice. Said they'd explain more in person. I
Oh,
didn't think too much.
you were
So,
set up, dude.
Did anyone come by? Did the phone ring again?
No one showed. No call. I felt like a fool. I was mad.
Did you hear anything last night?
No. It was really quiet. All night.
All night? Oh no. How do we spell Patsy? I think we actually can spell it, right? That's pretty funny. All right, so let's do THANK. That's not going to be the word, but it lets me know where the T was in the correct place. The A is still not in the correct place. Interesting. And there's no H or N. Interesting. Wonder if I could get the radio on.
You stayed in room 205
No,
last night?
I don't. Stop.
Yeah.
No.
Someone called. Said there was a construction site
Ugh.
in town. Told me to come
This
here.
is what I get for fooling around with
called?
the tape player.
No name. Just a voice.
This is my fault.
Said they'd explain more in person.
TR
Didn't think too much.
So, did anyone come by?
E
Did the phone ring
A.
again?
Well, no, because I know where the T
No one
is. The
showed.
T is here.
No call. Felt like a fool. I was mad.
Maybe the
Did you
A
hear
is going to
anything
be
last
there.
night?
So it's TAN.
It was really quiet. All night.
I don't know what that would be, though. BITA. Well, it's not going to be an N, right? It's going to be TA. Tad, maybe? Unless the A is the first letter, right? And then it would be A. I don't know what the next letter would be. We already did an S. Action? Whoops. It's not going to be actor? Maybe? Woohoo! He's no worker. He's an actor playing innocent. Well, how do you know? The case is not over yet. The truth awaits you in the full version. So it's a neat little game, right? Like it's nothing. It's good with word puzzles. I might get it. I don't know. Tell me what you think of it. Um, the only thing that I would say is I don't like that I can't go back and see what was said. Because clearly I move my head and I've missed some of the story. But I do like little word puzzles, and so I thought, maybe we'll see how much this is, and if it scratches your itch for word games, then by all means, try it out. You've seen the demo, see if it works for you. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.